Mr. Needle Sews Everything Story. Mr. Needle was sitting on the needle case. He didn't sew anything for a while, so he was really bored. Even though Mr. Needle thought that many things can be sewn, it seems that nobody is interested in sewing things these days. This was very annoying because he had to do something. He didn't like to be free all the time. So he got out from his case and started a journey. He decided to start a job. In the first step, Mr. Needle sewed a sock that was thrown on the ground. Then he went and sewed all the separated carpets on the floor and made a very big carpet. After that, he jumped out of the window and went into the alley. Mr. Needle, who had never been in the alley before, was very surprised to see that sight. In his opinion, the houses should not be so far apart. That's why he sewed the houses to each other. On his way, he noticed that children go to school every day on foot, by bus or by car. According to Mr. Needle, there was a problem. That's why he sewed the houses to the school so that the house and the school are not far from each other. After doing this, Mr. Needle realized that two of the children had a fight and separated. So Mr. Needle went to them to solve their problem. It didn't matter to Mr. Needle what he was sewing together. In his opinion, this was the right thing to do, and he would do it in any way. After Mr. Needle had done all these things, he realized that there are still many houses that are further away. That's why Mr. Needle patched the cities together. He was really enjoying this. Mr. Needle did not want there to be any distance in the world. So he started and slowly stitched the plains, forests, and seas together. Then he saw that his thread was not finished yet, so he jumped and crossed the ocean and sewed the continents as well. After doing all these things, Mr. Needle was pleased. He had done something worthwhile after a long time. But there was a problem, as if something was missing. He looked at himself and realized that he no longer had any thread. Mr. Needle missed the thread. He could not live without thread. So he slowly began to open everything that was sewn together. After a few minutes, all the continents, cities, seas, and houses returned to their original place. Mr. Needle also returned to his needle case. He needed a rest after doing all of that hard work.